Bro, that's what I was saying like originally. That's crazy.
It's because the way you sit is like it.
I'm gonna forget everything that y'all supposed to do. So
what are we supposed to do, bro?
Act normal until
Nothing.
you start
Okay.
talking to us.
we talking when we podcasting. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Dead. Hang loose, fuck everything. Lighter flick, real righteous religion. Yeah. Hey. Looking at it from different angles to change perspective. Chilling with my brother angels of righteous collective. They thought they put us to death, but bitch I resurrected. In the game I'm finished strangled till they laying breathless. Not entertained, I'm not insane, no I'm just fucking restless. I tell them guessing, they say what, I guess they fucking guessless. They can't put 2 and 2 together, they can't make the nexus. They probably don't relate because I never make connections. Don't recognize my face because you never looked me in the eyes. You should've seen this coming, bitch, this wasn't a surprise. I'm reaching in your bag and I'm eating all your fries. Bitch, you just a value meal and I'm a supersize. You're looking at me funny, I'm with my grandma playing rummy, This feeling kinda numbing, I'm numb, yeah. Bitches a deck and I don't expect to be disrespected, but I make the best of every situation I've been blessed with. They placed their bets and made their beds and now that's where they're resting. I'm unaffected, I keep it moving on the road I'm destined. I don't give a fuck if this is it. This could be the end, but that don't mean that I submit. I hope that fact is something that you never will forget. It's over before you even know it, that shit happens quick. I ain't scared to lose it all. I ain't scared to start all over. I don't care how far I come. Reset the miles, start the motor. They tell me that life's a bitch, I can make her come all over. Bitch, I got the juice and I'm popping like a shaking soda. I'm a fucking Viking, you know I ain't talking Minnesota. You ain't gotta like me, cause I like myself enough for both us. Live enough to learn something that the teachers never told us. Searching for the truth like I'm Luke and I'm looking for Yoda. Bitch, I'm fucking crazy, I'm a kook with a chip on my shoulder. I just think it's better than a slave with a chip in the shoulder. Backlash like a blast with a pass in your ass. Hacking to the quarterback, I'm sacking your ass.
Hey, is it still live?
Did it just start over?
Dead. Hang loose, fuck everything. Lighter flick, real righteous religion. Yeah. Hey. Looking at it from different angles to change perspective. Chilling with my brother angels of righteous collective. They thought they put us to death, but bitch I resurrected. In the game I'm finished strangled till they laying breathless. Not entertained, I'm not insane, no I'm just fucking restless. I tell them guessing, they say what I.
What's my? Did you unplug my phone?
Are we good?
I look better.
We're going?
We don't look good inside.
I mean, you look alright over there,
Bro, whatever side you saw, you still look good.
Jacky Moon smokes Newports.
Hell no, that is crazy.
How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm good. Hanging out, man.
Chilling, man.
This is LodgeTalk episode 5. We've been doing it for 5 episodes now. Sponsored by Jameson and Rich and Rare today. We'll talk about them later.
Hell yeah.
We got Dougie J and Jacky Moon. Travis as usual.
Oh, man.
What's up, guys? How y'all doing?
Bro, we living, bro. Just
You just living?
Hanging out with this guy, man. Something else.
it's crazy. If your own people remember that.
Nah. Just working really, man.
What do you guys got going on?
Man, you know me. I mean, shit, all over social media really just shows for me and then managing artists. Like, this guy right here, he got some stuff tucked in.
You still doing photography?
Yeah. It's kind of.
It's like the vein for everything else.
It's like the vein. It kind of turned into photography. Was like when it got me in the door, but now it's kind of like turning into a hobby because, like, I don't know, I've dove into other ventures and I've kind of found my niche. Like photography, I was good at, but photography kind of got me to the point, you know, to where I can be at now. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's the veins. It's pretty much the way it still goes in my veins. Photography is
But
top.
I mean, shit. You went to photography, and then you went to like party promoting, show promoting, and that turned into linking up with some dudes that made you.
Yeah.
Now you're throwing shows.
Actually,
you have artists. You have like what, 3 or 4 artists?
Yeah, I have like 4 artists under me.
Who are they?
No Hezo, K-Deuce, Jacky Moon, and Bray Sav.
Jackie right here.
Yeah, Jacky Moon. They all pretty much. The reason why I manage them is they all got their own like respective lanes. It's like no one really kind of like goes in and out with each. You know what I mean? Like no one really steps in each other's way, so it kind of like flows.
Right.
But yeah, but the photography, the way that kind of helped me out was in the club promotions as well, because it kind of helped get my name out there more. You know what I mean? Like it really did. So it's like
That's how I know you.
Yeah, the club really, like, no matter what anyone says, like, that's how you can get your name out there, and it's really good because it's a good environment. If you want to be in the entertainment industry, you gotta learn, you gotta know the clubs. You don't know the clubs, and it's like, you know what I mean? You don't really know, I don't know, you don't much. That's like the groundwork of it all, really.
Right, hey Travis, just kind of, do you hear that?
I think it's a door.
Is it the door? Is it that?
Is it the blue mic? It's kind of loud or something. It's got like a lot of feed, like extra.
Yeah. There's we're just gonna have to deal with that.
You want to scoot it back?
No, it's good. It's just picking up a lot of stuff.
You want to close that door right there? That's the outside stuff.
That's not what it is. It's that.
Oh, okay.
Oh, well, it's alright.
Got to deal with it, man.
They'll just have to deal with it.
They can hang out with
Is it that guy here cutting it off and everything? You know.
I was like, whoa,
It's a timeout.
Hold up, bro.
He's
But
like,
anyways,
oh,
you guys got some shows coming up too. Like, you got some artists, and then you guys are February 2nd. You got who coming?
Blueface, man.
Blueface.
The most
Blueface,
viral
man.
artist right now. It's like, it was just.
And y'all are some young cats throwing some shows.
It was just a smart move.
Yeah. The shows really wasn't what I kind of wanted to dip my hands into too much. I really wanted to stick with more of the artist management and all that, but it's like shows, if you just kind of know your market, you know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying, it's like it kind of like it can work out for you to make money. So it's like I kind of just like knew that show, it's the most viral artist, like, you know what I'm saying, I got him at a great deal, so it's like I had it, it's just something I just like roll the dice on and try to see what I can do. And I mean, it's a great turnout. And so what I was wanting to do with that show is I wanted to be able to give my artist an opportunity to, like, he's the most viral artist. Like, let's get you on stage with, like.
So you got artists, and you wanted to throw the show with the most viral artists.
Yeah, like.
To promote your artist.
And
too.
then we also, like.
It's kind of like the whole thing in one. It's like it's like you're doing a small town. You're like a label almost, or like a.
Yeah. It's like I'm not even trying to do the show.
It's almost like all together the way you have it set up. You have a management group, and then everything you do encompasses almost what a label does on a small scale.
It has to branch off in some way. Yeah. In some way, if every movie that I make, it's not just beneficial for me. I try to make it to where I got to be able to put myself in every shoe. I got to put myself in a promoter shoe, to an artist, to a management shoe, to a photographer. I have to be able to see it all from like the whole. I have to take myself out of all those and see it from the whole 9 yards. And so when I do move and make a move, it's in order to be able to put everyone in the best position, just like myself. Like if I can make a couple dollars off of that and actually be able to dip my toes into my own show, and then also be able to put my artist onto like a great opportunity with the upcoming artist who really doesn't even have like a lane. Like he has like it's a rap lane, don't get me wrong, but Blueface, okay. How he just kind of just like, he's the reason why he's so viral is because he just came out with some new, just his own way, you know what I'm saying, in a way. And so it's like, I don't know, it kind of all just coincides with like how I can get my artist into someone's own way, because they're all their own ways, in their own perspective, to be able to just bring them up, just put it in front of a bunch of high school kids or even older kids, and shoot, just see how it plays out, see how they react.
So is Blueface all ages?
Yeah, all ages. We got, because the high school kids love them.
Where's it at?
It's gonna be at this new venue. A lot of people really know it. It's called Fresh Sound Lounge. I happen to get into it just thankful to a close friend of mine, like my partner, Lady A. She actually helped me linked into that show and into that venue. It's on the south side, but it's like,
what's the address?
5716 South Harvey.
5716 South Harvey.
Yeah. It's on Southwest 59th and Walker. It's behind the Buy for the List. So when you see it,
59th and Walker.
Yeah. So when you see it, when you see it, it looks weird. But when you get on the inside, dopest venue. I'm telling you, you got an upstairs VIP. You got an artist room. That's a two-way glass. The whole setups inside is beautiful. Bathroom, everything from the top to bottom and inside is not what you expect. It's kind of like, don't judge a book by its cover, and then once you get there, you're like, whoa.
That's the best type of venue for me. I love those type of, not even just venues, just places like this studio.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You walk in. I mean, when you look at it, it's like this is a house. You know what I'm saying?
The greatest things come out.
And then you go on the deck, and you're like, holy shit, this is a fucking full blown studio. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. For sure.
And then to have venues like that,
we prefer them in-house studios mainly. I mean, that's what I feel like.
I mean, I like just being in the studio in general, but yeah, it's like, yeah, home studio is like,
it's a vibe.
Especially, it's a vibe, yeah, because it's like
it doesn't. I'm not saying take the pressure off, like the pressure's bad, but the home studio gives it to a bit of more creativity.
When you got a home vibe to it,
it's not even like the home studio, but I mean, like in this case, it's like it's just as qualified as a real studio too, you can do whatever because you got the freedom of the home studio on top of the quality of
for
this
sure.
studio. And so, like, what you're talking about, that venue,
that feeling, I like
a
that
venue
home
that
feeling.
can host a venue like the Fresh Sound Lounge that can host an artist like Blueface, the most viral guy right now.
800 people. I mean, 800
On the
people.
outside, it doesn't look like much, but on the inside, it looks like the shit. It's got a VIP, blah, 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 whatever. Got all the
It's
good
nice.
stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
It's beautiful.
That's
man.
the best. Like, it's like a secret, but at the same time, it's something that you're going to go to. It gives credit to the small shit instead of the big corporation type shit where it's oh, this is the biggest venue.
And
blah, blah, blah,
they
blah.
don't get much business there, and so it's like
It's a more intimate show.
Yeah.
But it's still a real. It's a big enough that it's a good performance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Building that relationship with them, like, you know what I'm saying, like helping them help me out. They're helping me out, so I, like you know, they're trying to build a community around that venue. So it's like the only way like to do that is like we got to start getting that name out there, and like we also got a lot of stuff coming up. We're gonna do like a big community event there soon with for all the kids. Like we're gonna, I don't exactly know all the details on it yet, but we're gonna do something big for the community. Like we just want to be able to have some people come out, have fun, enjoy good music, and we'll put on a show. Have carnivals, have moon bounces, food trucks, all that stuff. We're trying to like you got to show love where you came from.
Right.
It's the only way.
Youngins doing some shit though. How old are you?
22. Yeah.
Fuck, I thought you were like 24.
No, I'm a kid.
22.
22?
We both kid. 1996 babies. Like, that sounds so cliche.
Late 1996.
So cliche. Saying
Late
that crap.
1996.
I was in July, yeah.
Mine's April. I got.
Oh, so you're soon.
Soon.
My birthday's tomorrow. Shout out me. I turn 24 tomorrow.
We're gonna have to
yeah.
do something about that one. We're gonna have to take care of you on that for your birthday.
We'll see
Go
what's up.
pass me that, man.
Oh, that Jameson.
Hey, which camera are we looking at right now? Shout out Jameson.
we already got half the bottle going already.
We got some Jameson
Yeah,
going.
you hit that first, you know. We call him Tappy Moon because he drinks a lot of tap beer.
Today's show is sponsored by Richard Rand Jameson.
I hate taking that.
And
Canadian, eh?
What's crazy, bro, is I hate
Canadian whiskey and Irish whiskey in the same room in Domino gas station.
I hate drinking.
Domino gas
station.
stations. I don't even know where one of those are in the city.
There's one down
bro.
the street.
I know there's one in like Yukon or something, but I'm never out here, bro. So
It's honestly, the last time I remember being to Shawnee it
Ooh,
was like high school football.
Where'd y'all play at? PC West?
Yeah, we put.
I don't
Man,
know.
I ain't never signed. Shout out to PC West Side. Like, that's born and raised, man.
Hey.
I actually did something cool. So, the girls' basketball team at PC West are actually nationally ranked.
Yeah.
And so, 3 girls who got the all tournament
dope.
team, I actually, I just sent them free tickets to my show. I was like, just for doing something, they're working hard and everything. They didn't expect it. I just happened to see on Twitter. Jacky actually retweeted the tweet, and I hopped on it and like, I don't know, kids who working hard deserve it. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, you guys got all tournament team. Here's a free ticket to my show for y'all. Like, just come on, have
Nice.
fun. Like, I don't know. I just wanted to show some love. Like, it was spontaneous, but
You gave some people some tickets to your show. Shit.
this true for working hard, all tournament team.
And that's
like,
rare because I mean I didn't even give tickets to the show. You know what I'm saying? That's love.
I mean, no, bro, yeah, like, I mean,
I gotta pay, bro.
I'm
just kidding.
No,
I'm
no.
I want to pay. You know
I'm
what saying?
making
Shit.
my friend, like, I love my friends.
That's the thing, though. That's another thing
Right.
you tweeted that the other day. You were like, bro, if you don't want to pay for the show that I fucking worked so hard to bring to you. You said some, I'm a fix it up, but you were like,
Pretty much
if you
that.
don't want to pay for the show that I worked hard to bring to you and you asking me for free shit when you just I don't even talk to you on a personal level. You just know me.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
How are you going to ask me to do that whenever
like, am I paying?
I'm trying to bring something to you that you would pay for, and since you know me, you don't want to pay for it. Like what?
And at 22 years old, when you're paying for that stuff, like,
No, that's a big
That's
deal.
the- that's the
It's
com-
either- I
that's
mean,
that's just a lot of money to
'cause I
come
mean-
by at 20. I mean, a lot of 22-year-olds might have money, but hey.
no, I mean when you don't, or when you have to work for that, or when you get a setup to that you had an opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Then that's something that you got to take seriously, and it's not something that you're just gonna throw tickets around.
And I
Yeah.
especially with my friends, I just stress it.
I mean, they're your friends.
They show support. It's like if you support me and you support like my dream of like just being in the entertainment business.
And it's
like,
not like it's hurting their pocket. It's
yeah.
hurting. It's,
If anything,
it's
I'm giving
helping
them, I'm
you.
giving them a discount.
It's
so it
helping
works
you
out.
more. It's helping you more for them to pay for the ticket than they know than it is for them. It like they think, oh, he's just giving me one ticket. But if everybody's asking that, it's hurting your pockets
that-
steep.
That
And it
20
helps
bucks,
you way more to be able to succeed
that
if they
20
just
bucks adds
pay
up.
that
yeah.
$150. Because basically, one person doesn't realize it, but if 10 people ask you to give free tickets, that's you having to give out How much is it a ticket?
Say
how much is it a ticket?
Right now, GA is $25 for Blueface.
So that's asking. So that's you having to spend $250
for them to have a fun night.
Which I mean, shit. Okay, promotion is everything. Giving out some tickets is everything. But I'm sure that's already like.
Yeah, like already budgeted into all of it. Like, right. You know, like the tickets.
So
like,
just what he's saying is people who don't have anything to bring to the table and there's like, there's not a reason he's giving you a ticket.
Are you going to promote for me?
Why are you not going to pay for the ticket? It's not
me?
A selfish move at all. It's kind of nice. It's an
I try to make it fair. It's like, you know what I'm saying? If that's the only thing. I don't know. It's like, I remember back in the day when I had to start from the bottom and I was like, I had to go sell tickets to go to even nowadays, I still pay for my ticket to shoot concert tickets. Like, to shoot shows. Like pictures at shows, I text every promoter and I buy a ticket. One, because I know that's like paying for that. You don't want to pay $20,000 for a kid just coming for free. It's like, man, that $20 or $30 that adds up if you do it to 10 people. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I still pay for tickets.
And what it takes to throw a show on a large scale is crazy because you think you got the original price, like the agreed upon price to bring the guy, and then you got the rider on top of that.
Man, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of stuff that goes. There's a lot of stuff that nickels and dimes. Yeah, it's just
that rider adds up because they want. They don't include it in the price. They say in the rider, they're like, I need this hotel, I need this fucking blah blah, I need this food, I need this, I need that, I need these type of mics, I need this type of that. But normally you can negotiate.
Yeah.
But I remember when I was trying to throw shows. I remember it was like a strict. It's like you got to sign the contract before you even try to negotiate, which is like that don't make sense. If it's written in stone, I can't guarantee.
They say in the contract, deposit got to be sent, type of thing. It's like
right. So
people who like slow play on it, it's like you get 48 hours, man. That's it. Like you don't slow play on it. This music stuff is fast. That's all it is. It's like
first 40.
You can't talk about it. You got to be about it.
I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good, buddy.
Hey, good. We need to tell them about that video coming up. Or your 2 videos.
Oh, yeah.
You got some music videos coming up?
Yeah, I got.
Are the songs already out?
That one right there.
Humor right there. That's a video coming soon right there.
Directed by Sharp.
Can I just play it and just work?
We call him Sharp We call him Sharp Spilsberg, but his real ad name is directed by Sharp. This guy makes movies. We don't.
So this is Jacky Moon. It's called Humor. You can get him on SoundCloud. You can get him on Spotify. You can get him on iTunes. You can get him on Google Play. You can get them on YouTube Music.
Yeah. You can ask Alexa.
House, like,
you can ask Alexa.
You can ask Alexa to play Jacky Moon. You know Jacky looked that shit up. He's gonna ask Alexa play, and he was so happy. He's telling people now.
Why
he was smoking
my girl got a Google Home. My girl got a Google Home. Like Google, play Jacky Moon.
That's it.
Literally, y'all know.
That's honestly key because if you can't, accessibility is everything.
Yeah.
So being able to do that type of shit is real. They're like, okay, so he's actually out there. This is clean.
This is a video year, bro. We finna. Man, we just got. I mean, on top of everything, if I was just to set it all in stone, bro, we got a lot of shit coming in 2019. You know, we lost in 2018, so it's time to win.
We was learning, bro, because I was with y'all in 2018, bro, and I was there. And we was doing some shit, and we was learning. That shit was good. That was good for us, because you're not going to be who you are right now when you're 2019.
We're pretty much redirecting everything. Like, Jacky, like, he's redirecting everything about himself. Like, he's going to come out. He's just going to be, like, not a new person, but it's not what a lot of people expect. And so it's really cool to, like, sit back and watch Jacky figure out himself.
No, Jacky's one of those people that remind me of me. Is in a weird way, and not to say I'm like you're a version of me. I'm just saying like I agree with what you're doing in life. Like I can relate. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like every time I look at him and the way he describes shit, it's like he's really trying to find. He's more in it for the process than he is in it. Like the process is everything for me. The process is everything for me. And
that's what makes it fun.
And Dougie even. But Jacky, it's all about the process. That's what I'm saying.
Music can't bring out the biggest happiness in you. Our music is like, if it's not that happy spot, if it's not the thing that it brings the joy to your life, then it's like you don't need to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? And like with Jacky, it's like as his manager and also not even manager, like stepping back. That's my best friend. Like we go way back to like.
Yeah, no, because I don't hang
to
be honest with everybody, we don't have a real business relationship. We did one thing. We did the thing with unruly at the.
Bro, we hung out.
We just hung out. We just was kicking it at the function. We was at the function for different reasons or for whatever. Y'all was always. You was always.
I was working at the club.
You was always being a photographer, and I was just wild.
Working. Partying and working, bro.
Yeah.
The best times ever. That's the best.
That was some good. There were some good ass times. That's why I say 2018 wasn't a loss. It was a learning experience. Because I had some good ass times.
I hope Jeff listen. We're gonna shout out Jeff on this one.
Shout out Jeff Rogers.
Yeah, there we go.
Shout out the Rogers Concept Group. I mean, that's all love to them. I love them guys. I got a lot of friends and a lot of people in that group that I like.
I met down there.
Yeah.
Chris.
Yeah, cool.
Chris, that's my boy.
Chris is cool.
Happy belated birthday. He's having his birthday. He could have partied on his birthday, Jeff. You got that. You hear me? Chris got to be able to party on his birthday, man. I was trying to buy him shots and everything, man. Come on.
You were trying to.
My last birthday, man. Woo! That was kind of a loud woo.
But it's alright. Let him know.
I was fucking. No, that was necessary. I lost my hoodie. It was a good ass Adidas hoodie I lost. I was fucking gone.
Jack actually has a video to this song right here on YouTube.
What song is this? What I Want?
Yeah.
What I Want.
Hey, so everybody, Jacky. Is that what? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's called What I Want. It's just on these hypothetical.
Jacky got some videos. Y'all can YouTube. Jacky, what do you YouTube?
He has one out right now.
It's Jacky Moon, JaCkyMoon, and then I got, one video on there as of now. What I Want. It's one of my it's my latest single that was on my last project.
Y'all was hearing him while we was talking.
Yeah. But yeah, you just go to the Next Year Entertainment YouTube page if you like. Subscribe,
please.
Like, all that. If you fucking hate me, tell me you hate me. All that type of shit.
You gotta
watch it. Watch it.
Hey, are you performing at any of the shows coming up?
Yeah, I will be performing at Blueface.
Ooh! My boy Jacky moving up in the world.
Jack a lot of people sleep on him. I'm telling you, Jack.
No, Jacky's been in it almost as long as I was trying to rap.
This is the hardest performer.
I remember when I was prominently a rapper.
No bias.
Not this podcast.
No bias. Okay, so look. Jack, Deuce. Yeah, Jack and Deuce, I love them because man, hardest performers I've been around. Just because Jack, a lot of people sleep on him because you see a white kid rapping, but you take the white out of it and you just listen to him and just feel his presence on stage. Like a lot of people don't understand presence on stage. They don't understand part about putting on a show.
That's what gets people.
If 5 people or if there's 100
there's a lot
100,000 people, it don't matter. He'll come out and that's why I love him to death. Is because it's just like me. Even when things look negative.
It's my son, man. We go way back. You know what I'm saying?
This Beavis right here.
Nah.
Y'all boyfriends. Anyways, what was I finna say? No, yeah, stage performance is one of the keys to success. Low key.
Yeah.
There's a lot of keys to success in this business, and stage performance.
If you're performing somewhere new where you don't know if you have fans,
stage presence.
Confidence.
Stage presence. That's
confidence. Confidence is key. They'll say that your entire life. Confidence in anything you do. It's like if someone comes to me and asks a question, it's obvious something I know, but if I say a hesitant way, they're gonna be like, I don't know what he's talking about. But it's like I know what I'm talking about, so it's like say it with confidence. It's all about just confidence is key in this world. Now I learned that, and I did. I used to be really standoffish, and I don't know. I got rid of that this year. Not even this year. In the last few months, I finally had to understand. I used to sit the sidelines. I used to watch how everything got done, and finally I was like, you know what? I just put that confidence in myself before I stopped putting it in everyone else, and I instilled it in myself, and that's kind of how you start seeing you're doing shows, you're doing this. It's I just kind of
it's that super cliche thing called believe in yourself before you gotta believe in others type thing, but it's real as fuck. No, I didn't mean to call it cliche it's bad.
That's cliche.
That's
because you get told that. You get told that from the time you're 6 years old. You want to be a doctor? Well, you believe in yourself before you you know what I'm saying? Put all the hope in yourself and play your card, play your hand. And
right. When you shit. I didn't with this podcast. Me and Travis thought about it. You know what I'm saying? He's done podcasts in the past. Or I remember what's made me start rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was some other person saying, "Oh, you're not a rapper, but I'm a rapper." I'm like, "Motherfucker, you're just another motherfucker in high school too. I can rap just like you. I got a mic."
It's about...
And then me rapping better than him and being confident is what made me build up that blah, blah, blah. That brought me to that next phase and this next phase.
Talk the talk or walk the walk.
Right. It's like people that are talking the talk but not doing shit, those are the people that shouldn't be calling themselves that thing. But if you're actually out there taking the pictures, you're a photographer. If you're actually dropping songs on SoundCloud that are credible, are good, then you're a rapper.
I call somebody who got talent and who. So if you got some talent and you ain't got like no motivation to do something with that, that's just like some lukewarm water. You know what I'm saying? Like
lukewarm water.
You just make you want to spit it out. You know what I'm saying? Like,
who wants lukewarm water? Like you can't make hot chocolate with it. You can't like
you can't even drink a cold.
You can't do shit. It's not good because it's cold. It's not good because it's hot.
It's not room temperature.
It's just like
not nothing. You don't even.
Room temperature water is only good whenever you really need it to go through your system good, because you don't got to take it. It just heats up fast. Like
you realize what just led into
like these people.
Water?
It's like
people out here.
If you got a
life, almost like don't be lukewarm water.
Well, nobody likes
Jacky Moon. That's what he's saying. Don't be lukewarm water.
Let me scoot up here. You gonna take a shower with lukewarm water, or you gonna take a shower like people like cold showers,
and people like hot showers.
And people like hot showers.
Yeah.
But nobody likes lukewarm. The only thing lukewarm water is good for is fucking washing your fucking mid-range, not bright, not white.
So you don't shrink your
clothes in your washer. Yeah, so you don't shrink your damn hoodie.
Hey, I got a question for both of y'all. When y'all brush y'all's teeth, is it cold water or hot water?
Cold.
Depends.
See, the people who do hot water are weird.
No, hot water makes it.
Hot water is bad.
Why do you take hot water when you shower? Does it feel good, or does it feel like it actually like?
That's what the hot water does for me.
Yeah,
like
but
on my
I
teeth,
think it like
on
actually
my gums, it
breaks
feel
down
good,
the
bro.
shit.
It feel good.
You know what I'm saying?
I used to. Okay, so
Travis, wait, Travis, hot water or cold water when you brush your teeth?
I use cold water.
Okay, but what do you think? Does that make sense though? Like when you like hot water, like you wash your dishes with hot water. You wash your dishes with hot water.
Yeah, it totally makes sense.
No, we in the podcast.
I'll go.
Go.
He's country. Just so
I'm gonna ask him all the deep and sincere questions about.
At his house, he has a raccoon hat. He wears the bed.
Bro, you are fucking.
He hunts squirrels for dinner.
You eat squirrels for dinner? You got the innards?
No, he carries around a 22 double barrel.
Turn that light on for him.
I got you.
No, man, but
he said don't do it.
How many views? We got some people watching?
There's 3 people watching.
I don't think I never shared it, so.
I never shared it either. How can I share it?
Right now while he's out there.
Just go to LodgeTalk. Go to YouTube, type in LodgeTalk, and it'll pop right up.
What if it's not live? Because I was fucking with it on this, and I don't know. It still says it's live.
I'm watching it right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
so is it LodgeTalk episode 5? Because it said LodgeTalk.
For some reason, it says 4 on
I got it. We're live right now.
After you shared it, I edited it because it said.
I wonder who's watching. I wish.
It said LodgeTalk episode 4.
Hey, if you're watching, can y'all tell me you're watching? I just want to see who's watching. Like,
share it. You gotta share it because I never did, so nobody knows. Just share it to your Twitter and Facebook.
But hey, it just repeated back to me.
That's
cool.
why the.
We talked about so much.
No, dude, we're not even like, dude, we got so much more shit to talk about.
You know, and it's crazy because it's a small world because I'm going to end up running sound for your shows that are coming up.
See, and we just figured it out right when we sat down.
How weird that it's like some weird full circle, you know.
Like whenever you're doing stuff in music, that's why I finally realized it.
And he's a cool kid, isn't he?
Yeah.
It just comes full circle. Like
Dude, Dougie is one of the most sincere people I've met in the industry, and he's such a hard worker.
The thing is like with me, it's like once I can get on, it's like I don't know. I just want to be able to give back. Like, I remember like not. I literally remember.
You always said that. It's like once I get on, the people that are hardworking or talented, I'm gonna get them on too.
And I remember coming to stuff.
All the people. Jacky is a reference of the fact that you trust. Like, he's talented.
Me and him started up together. Me and him are the reason why we got in this music stuff. We were literally sitting in front of my house, chilling at 3 a.m, depressed on life, not realizing what we were gonna do in life. No, I'm not kidding. We were going to college. Like, hey, the normal like go do your thing.
Hey, hold on, everybody be quiet. That was a top 3 piss of all time.
All right. No, but listen.
3.
This is how me and Jacky started. A lot of people don't realize it. We literally were in front of my house at 3 a.m. one day, in the middle of college, or not even college semester. It was a summer, and we were just depressed on life. We just enrolled in college. Like, it was our 3rd or 2nd semester, something like that. I don't even remember. But I remember we were like, do we really want to go do this like normal like 9 to 5? Do we really want to go do the cliche thing? And like, what the sad part about it is, like, I remember my dad. He just got laid off from being from Chesapeake. His brother got laid off. I was going to be petroleum engineer, and so like that right there already instantly killed like my vibe. Like, screw that. Like, I don't want to go work that job where I have to worry about it. Like I'd rather go start something of my own because it's like I want to be in control of my own destiny. And so we really sitting in front of my house and we used to look up to Wiz Khalifa and Dan Folger. Like we used to rap back.
Is
in
it
the day.
Dan Folger or Dan Folger?
Folger, I don't damn know.
Because the coffee's Folgers, right?
However the hell he says it, I know.
No, but Danny Palladino too. You know Danny Palladino?
Yeah. I know
or Frank Palladino. Frank Palladino, right?
That's the
first
last
guy.
name rings to me.
That's the first guy. He was the guy who did Mesmerized and Statement.
But
and then the guy Dan Folger is the guy who came afterwards. Like when he had his kid, when he had Cameron.
Yeah.
No,
Cameron.
what's his kid? No, his kid's name is Sebastian.
Yeah.
When he had Sebastian,
Cameron's his actual name.
Yeah, Cameron Jabril Thomas is Wiz Khalifa. Born in Minot, North Dakota.
Somewhere. He was in the military.
No,
he's a military baby.
He's a military baby. He's lived in Germany. He lived in Oklahoma for a second. He was born in Minot, North or South Dakota.
So listen, let me get back. So we looked up to him before we even knew music stuff. You know Charlie.
Wiz Khalifa's the reason I
McFly?
rap, bro.
Well, you know Charlie McFly.
Pause. This is how I was
This is
gonna.
crazy because that's our inspiration.
You want to know how I was gonna enter the show?
How?
I was talking about how I first met you. And
how did you first meet me?
You wanna know?
Was there Charlie?
No, but Charlie is the essence of everything that we do
Charlie
to
is
this
what
day.
So tatted on my skin.
Relevant. And back then, and even more now, we're more developed.
Tatted on my skin, bro. 12, 16. Like a lot of people don't even know the real background story.
Bro, Charlie McFly is like. He's my little brother, but he was like my big brother. They called him Lil Big for a reason because he was like.
I knew him from a Lil Big. Charlie McFly. I knew him back in third grade.
People don't know him as Lil Big, but there's a reason he's called Lil Big. It's because he's younger than you. He's little.
You can go
but
ask.
He's your big bro. It's weird as fuck.
You can ask iRock. This is the weirdest thing to say. Sorry, everyone. He'll go back in the day. Like I remember when he told me, he said, "Bro, you're not the first white booty cheeks to take a shit on my toilet." Bro, I'm not playing, bro. I'm not playing. You go back to iRock.
Character, bro.
I don't know iRock. I know his real name. I won't say because you know what I'm saying. It's his rapper name, but you know, like all my even OC.
Shout out iRock.
All them. Like,
shout out Double X. All them. Love to them.
Like they all know. Like we all go way back. Like that's fam. Like
but that's the funniest thing because how I met you. You were being a photographer for Stick at the time.
Yeah, that random photo show. Remember, you were there too. Stick.
Do you know what I'm talking about now? You both were there. We had linked on like social media. Me and Jacky had linked. We have a history. I probably talked shit to him when I first met him or some shit. But I like that guy.
It always starts out.
That's my twin. But you guys were coming in. Stick was in there. You know, Stick. Oh, what up, bro?
The pizza place.
I'm coming. Yeah, I'm coming. It was the first pizza place. It was Nux. It wasn't Rock and Roll. Rock and Roll was Jeff Rogers.
We were trying to get a free pizza. Remember that?
They're like, "Can I get a free pizza?" And I probably was like, "Nah," because I was mad at Stick or something. I don't know. I love
drink.
Stick. Shout out Stick, man.
I don't like them for free.
That shit.
I don't like them for free. I remember.
No, and Dougie was like, "Nah, bro, I'm gonna pay for it." Jacky was like, "Nah." No, Jacky was there because Jacky was being hella cool. He's like, "Nah, bro." That's what I'm talking about though, because when you met, I didn't know who you were. When you came up, you're like, "Bro, you don't know me?" Blah, blah, blah. And then Stick was like, "Bro, this is my dude Dougie. This is Jacky." Blah blah blah. And you're like, "Nah, dude. Remember, I know you." Zedek, man, Zedek. Charlie McFly, bro. You rap with Charlie McFly, blah, blah, blah. I got love, blah, blah, blah.
That was way back when.
Nah, I mean, dude, me and Charlie McFly were going up. But that's how I remember that moment because, I mean, anything connected to Charlie, I'm always connected to. And that's what I think that's not Charlie. Charlie is the reason, but, like, the people that Charlie connected with were talented people.
We came full circle. It's like,
you know what I'm saying? It came full circle, and then it comes full circle again. It comes full circle again every time. Like now he's doing the sound, or whenever it came again, whenever I was running the rock and roll,
and we ran each other again.
Right, and then you started doing that. You did that one thing for me. It's crazy, but that was shout out Charlie McFly.
Hey,
Charlie McFly is still doing shit. That's the
he's the reason
thing.
why the Oklahoma scene where it's at. I gotta go pee though. I'm about to run out.
Yeah, you go. Hey, did you share that?
Yeah, I shared it already.
Cool.
I gotta take a piss bad.
That's my son, man.
Anyway, so Jacky, how long have you been rapping, bro?
Man, I've been rapping since I was like.
Seriously, no, like.
Seriously?
Like, I was rapping since I was like 13, but I started rapping when I was 15.
I started really rapping when I was like 19 years old. Like, really taking it serious. Like, I've been rapping like a rap.
Well, I mean, I'm talking about, like, since you started to actually record, I take rapping seriously. When I made the decision that I wanted to be a rapper, that's what I'm talking about. When I was 15, I was doing shit on GarageBand still.
Yeah.
I was rapping on a USB mic still. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, no, I'm dropping shit, and I'm gonna be the best rapper in my small town, and then I'm gonna be the best rapper in the city. And then it got to a point where I was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna beef with nobody in my area. I'm trying to fucking put my shit outside of the state. So that was probably about 17 when I did that. But whenever I started actually trying to rap in my community, and actually put my shit out, how old were you when you started trying to do that?
Like 19, 20 years old.
19, 20?
Yeah. It's just
so you've been doing it for 3 years now.
Yeah, about 2.5, 3
You've
years.
been rapping forever.
No,
He finally, I was like, bro.
Yeah, that's what
do your
we
damn,
just
do the damn thing.
Yeah, we just talked about that, but I'm finally to a point where like, I don't know, I felt like for like the first year of me rapping was substantially like I was growing pretty fast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like everybody always hit that little.
Did it feel like you
like
developed
a sophomore slump?
plateau.
Yeah, like a little plateau. I feel like I went through a lot of writer's block, a lot of just inconsistencies in life or whatever. But you know, yeah,
that's a good way to describe it.
Yeah, I just kind of got my groove. You know, kind of found myself again, and just really working really hard. Like
I feel
really
like you have a struggle in who you're like. Just because I'm trying to relate you to me, or like I feel like this is how you would feel. I might be wrong, so correct me. But I feel like it's like, as you develop, you start to realize what type of person or what type of image you want to express, and so you have struggles rapping about certain things that aren't what you want to rap about. Therefore, it makes it hard for you to write because you have you're trying to.
Well, I kind of see exactly what you're saying. But like from my point of view, it's like I feel like there's so many lanes I could jump in. You know what I'm saying? And I want to find cause like I feel like I could do a lot of stuff throughout music. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm really musically inclined. Like as far as like instruments go and whatnot. But what I'm saying is like there's some like as far as you're saying trying to find what sound I want to perceive, let everybody perceive in me. I feel like there's just
you don't want to jump into it yet or until it's.
Yeah, cause I feel like I could do some slow shit. I could do some some like trap drum shit.
You could be trap,
shit.
or you could be you could be
poetical.
You could be G-Eazy. You could be J. Cole. You could
I feel like there's a lot of shit. I feel like there's a lot of shit, and I'm just trying to be. I'm kind of getting some headway now. Finally, as far as like sharpen those all together a way I can. Like as far as like beat selection.
Right.
It's really a lot that goes into it with me.
That's why with Jack is like with his music you might not sing too much of that, but it's kind of like it's finding like what's gonna be right, because Jack's time it might not have been like now, but like the thing a lot of people don't know about him, like a lot of people know me as artist manager, photographer, all that, but it's like
I know you.
This is my like. He's my secret weapon. It's like no, like
that's what I was explaining to my mom earlier. I was like, these guys. So one guy, he gets into all the clubs because he's a photographer. And this is how it started. And then he would always bring his homie along. Because his homie could get in the club. Because he could go out and talk and network with people while you was a photographer. That's exactly how I described it to my mom. So I'm glad that you just said that. Because I was like, so one guy
that's really what it was.
Has the in because he's the photographer. And they're trying to.
My job is to build his network. My network only goes as far. Like if I can't, my network's not big. How can I progress?
And that developed into something way bigger. Now you took photography and you saw, damn, this is just one aspect of a show. And then you learned the other aspects of the show as you did it, and you had a marketer running around the show the whole time. Basically,
it worked out
to an extent in the city. I'm not saying but you guys were doing some shit, and then we've ran through the biggest clubs. We had access to especially we had access to the biggest clubs in the city.
To have fun, build a network, and to be able to enjoy everything.
All the Thunder players. Anytime there was a VIP club thing, we were in there.
A lot of people looked at me like I was downtown a lot, and it's like a lot of people understand. It's like if you're downtown so much, it kind of sometimes it kills your rep, sometimes it builds your rep. It's all about how you actually approach it. And it's like with me, it's like. When I went there, I actually went there on a business mindset. I went there to learn. I went there it's kind of like I also wanted to build my photography. I was actually good at photos, and that's not how I got into the club. I got in the club as a promoter, and then the photography kind of took over. Right. But all that stuff kind of coincides down to now to where everything I learned from the club, even before that, doing a little bit of shows, all that falls into now this year. So I call 2016. 2016 was my losses. Last year was the learning year. this year is the year that I apply everything to it and I level up. Like, that's why they call it the 3 L's. It's the losses, the learning, now the level up. And that's kind of how I'm trying to apply it now. And that's why you see shows getting pumped out. That's why you're going to start seeing all my artists, I don't like to say my artists because those are my brothers. It's like, we're on another level. We're on a family level. It's not even just business. It's deeper than music to us. But that's why this year, 2019, from here on out, you're going to see so much because it was kind of just learning.
And you're still going to have losses, and you're still going to have learning, and you're still going to be leveling
exactly,
up.
always.
It's trial and error.
You're going to have more losses than wins. You're going to have more losses than wins, but it's like, it's how do you rebound from those losses? Because when you win, you're going to win big. If you can have 10 losses in a row and get discouraged, that's the life of an entrepreneur. That's the life of just building your own.
Well, just in the music industry itself, it's like
music,
baseball, bro. Like
it's baseball.
Like it's like you gonna strike out or you gonna
70% of the time.
You know, like it's failure, bro. It's just trial, error, trial, error, trial, error. Find what works from that last trial. Apply it to your error, what you didn't do. You know, learn from that. Take notes. Fucking just.
And a lot of people know is like last year when I got out the club, like I was at a down place in my life with music. I almost wanted to stop doing it. I almost wanted to just like redirect my life and
go be a construction
and luckily
worker.
like I ran into
just bounce.
Last time I ran into a guy named like Max Baker and he ended up changing my whole life.
Shout out Max Baker.
Shout out Max Baker, man. That's my mentor, man.
We're friends on Facebook now. That's all I can say.
I mean, that guy changed my life. That guy really put me into cool aspects and helped me like really understand someone who's been doing music and making a living off music from their entire life, from managing artists, from being all over the world and all that. And then that kind of led into like me finding my artist No Hezo, and like because he came out of nowhere, and he actually ended up being a best friend of my artist K Deuce, and then Hezo ended up blowing up in the city, and K Deuce blowing up, and then like so with Jacky, it's like we're sitting back, and then I just got my artist Bray Sav who already blew up in the city, and like we're kind of like with him and Bray Sav, it's kind of the same thing. We kind of took them away, and we're about to re-pop them, but Hezo and K Deuce, they kind of just caught fire. I don't know, it all was a snowball effect into like this year to just. I don't know, a lot snowballed so fast in the last 8 months of my life that, and one of the biggest things, man, is shout out to my guy Shamar. I gotta shout him out because like, that's what's making me go harder in 2018. That guy, like him and Max.
It's 2019.
2019, my fault. I'm stuck in last year, but you know what I'm saying. Shamar is it's like, I don't know it. You're just gonna see a lot of the work that Shamar is. It's kind of like
next year entertainment has got a lot of shit to do in 2019.
Next year entertainment, that right there is what explains everything we're gonna do. Is like we are next.
This is the next year, and then the next year is next year too.
We are the next year's
because it's always next year. There's always next year as long as you still go.
Tell them how we came up with it.
That's just literally how like
the name came up with.
Yeah, like,
that's dope. that just was an epitome. I was like, this is the next year.
This is the story.
And then next year's still gonna be the next year. So next year entertainment is always going to be next year entertainment.
Well, listen,
this is how we came up with the name. We were struggling on the name for 4 months, and then this guy.
Well, we were actually I think at a New Year's Eve little.
And function. It sounds like a New Year type of thing, like New Year's Eve, next year entertainment, NYE.
Well, listen. Everybody relax.
I'm explaining it. My bad.
No, you good.
I didn't even know. I was just like, I'm coming on revelations as it's happening.
You're realizing how it happened.
So I'll be quiet and let you talk.
No, it was just
whiskey.
Pass that what you're
doing. No, it was just really like
almost gone. Like shout out Jameson. We about to finish your bottle in the episode.
We were talking just like earlier how we were just kind of like not necessarily down on life, but just down on like kind of like our future or whatnot. But anyways, we were actually at a New Year's Eve party like around the same identical time we were just talking about, and we happened, a couple days before thought about, we were like, we just take this music shit serious, you know what I'm saying? And we were like going over like how we would approach it, what would we call it, what would we do, the big like blueprint. And I just came out of my mouth. I was like, next year entertainment, bro. Like, and I was like, it was just like
he hung out of a car driving away from the party and was like, Doug, we are next year entertainment. Drunk, I was drunk,
shit
and
was
then
crazy.
After that, we just ran with it. Like it was
that
really.
Shit just goes hard. It just speaks for like.
And it's a good.
What you gonna be next year? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you gonna? Okay, you that now, up, but where you gonna be at next year?
Yeah.
There's a lot of different things you could do with that, and you probably already know. Yeah. I'm not even gonna go into it, but I'm not. We're not gonna ruin the specials.
Yeah.
But There's a lot of it's a good name. That's the thing about it's simple, but it's technical. It's weird. It's like it's prominent because I mean New Year's Eve is a fucking very secular thing now.
Yeah.
And so NYE works, and then next year entertainment.
It all coincides.
It coincides, and then like I mean, there's layers. There's layers to the simplicity. So it's weird.
Go look at the shows I'm throwing. The shows I'm throwing is the next year's entertainers.
Like they're not even popping now, but they're popping. But they're gonna be popping next year. It's like 2 years before Migos popped. They were popping. They had Hannah Montana out, but they popped in 2017 when they dropped all that shit. Like when they dropped Culture, and so like. It's like Kodak, but it's more like Kodak level. But Kodak is.
It's just being in
He's a classic. People don't realize how classic Kodak is.
Kodak goes way back. Like a lot of people don't even understand like the old music. Like the old Kodak man is why like his new album.
No, he's a classic. Like his stuff he's dropping now is gonna be classic.
Yes. I completely agree on that.
That's what I'm saying. Is like.
Hey, show him that K-Deuce and that Brace Sad, that 30K freestyle.
So.
Hey. Josh wanted me to say that he's drinking Jameson too.
Hey, shout out Josh.
Yeah.
I don't drink Jameson. I don't know.
Shout out to Josh.
Joshua.
Oh, Joshua. What up,
Joshua? Yeah, sorry.
Hey.
What's crazy, bro, is I hate drinking.
But you love it. No,
working in the
play that shit. Don't hear this guy.
Before I worked in the club, did I drink?
All right, I'm gonna pause it though. All right, shut the fuck up. All right, so this is K-Deuce and this is Break Sav, both artists on the Next Year Entertainment management group.
Label.
Eventually, it's basically a label, but they don't have the conglomerate solidified yet because they throw the shows, they promote the artists, they manage the artists, and they're doing all
I'm not going to announce anything we are yet, but we're getting there.
I mean, y'all are building. But anyways, this is K-Deuce and Brace has a new song they got. We're probably going to be talking anyways, I'm just saying.
It's alright.
It's pretty cold.
What's crazy about the video too, I'm going to say it before it happens. Brace Savs, he was stuck in freaking
was that a
California.
Was that a real
FaceTime of just trying to get a hold of him, bro.
How do you save FaceTimes?
We in the city, we was trying to shoot with Sharp.
So you meant to screen record it?
Yeah, well, you know how videos are. But it was a real thing of like, bro, where the hell are you? And then it was, okay, how can we utilize that?
I don't even know how to screen record.
That's not iPhone.
What's up with the white guns? I like that.
K-Deuce can't have any guns in this video. My man is probation.
They were purposely fake guns.
But
is that a weed gun? If that's a weed gun, that's sick.
No,
I want to shoot a video where I'm on some weed guns.
Still airsoft.
It's just a good idea. It's just good for props.
And this video's actually
Me and Jacky gonna make a song, and I'm gonna have weed guns in it. Those little nunchucks. And it's gonna be sick.
I came from the east where I steady cause havoc. Testing K-Deuce and that shit in the trap. They tell me chill out, I be overreacting. Rap but you live, you niggas be capping.
Get out your feelings and get you a check. I don't want
sick. I don't know. But then we're just coming hard with videos. We're trying to make music.
I can't even hear you.
Sorry. Enjoy it.
Alright, what?
No, enjoy it, man. Watch it. They're gonna go hard.
Say that again for the folks in the back. You do not trap. Boy, you is cap. Do not say slack. You not on that. I fuck around, put the dub on the map. We not the same. What do you bang? Who is your gang? Where do you hang? Fuck what you claim. Fuck what you bang. My bitch a baddie head, but she not chain.
I got the mojo cause I'm feeling groovy. Shooting on clips like I'm shooting a movie. Got common sense, but ain't gotta use it. Why make the beat? I'ma beat and abuse it. Chopper sing notes like that bitch doing music. I be feeling 6'9" cause you niggas is stupid. Claim that you street, but don't got a tool. I come from the jungle, my niggas is ruthless.
Get out your feelings and get you a check. I don't want sex. Only one net. Fuck all them pistols. Need me a check. I feel like Nike. I ran up a check.
I feel like Nike. I ran up a check. Fuck all them pistols. I need me a tech. I don't want sex. Just want the neck. Get out your feelings and run up a check.
Hey, and a lot of people don't know this too. Is like, so like what's really cool about Hezo and K-Deuce is like, Hezo no blog placements at all. We already have over like 250,000 views on his YouTube page of like about 4 or 5 videos. He has he has over 80,000 on his first song he ever dropped.
Who was it, Bray?
No, Hezo. No, Hezo has like organically 80K views. He has another one with over 60K views. He has another one with over 45K views. It's really cool to see an artist, cause like with me, with the artists I manage, I like to see it go that change song. All this is no blog placement.
80,000 views. That's sick.
Almost 60 views away from 81. It's literally all organic. That's what's so cool about my artists is There's no paid nothing. It's all literally like real fan. We don't believe in that paid stuff.
Like it's not like it's a production. It's real life shit is what you're trying to say. By organic, it's not like you paid people.
We
to
real
be
life
in this
had
video.
people watch this.
They was
the
real
video.
life wanting to come to be in this video organically.
Not even
by,
that. We had 80,000 views organically. We did not put on no blog.
You didn't even promote. You didn't pay no blog.
Just straight Twitter,
boom.
Instagram, everything.
That's dope.
That's it.
Same nigga with that back, bro. That won't fold. Still 10 toes down. I'm on go. Couple killers on that payroll. That won't smoke. Yeah. They on go. Young nigga used to hop over fences. Now nigga tryna live in them fences. 10 speed, turn that to a beam. My hoes used to act
They
like
can hear
they
it
see
good, but
me.
y'all can't hear it because they
Think
can.
they wanna be me. Yeah. Sleep with my angels, still roll my demons. Yeah. Yeah. And fuck a jet, want a boat, bitch. Same hoes on that whole shit. Broke niggas on some broke shit. We still on that kick a dope shit. Claim you could throw, get your throat slit. None of my niggas is gon' switch. Yeah. None of my niggas is gon' switch. And that's my dog for sure. We want all the smoke. Claim you killer while you shooting with your eyes closed. We on all that dumb shit. We on all that fuck shit. Yeah, yeah. Kicked it with killers, most of my niggas. We done came from them trenches. I done started with these niggas. Swear to God, these my niggas. Times is hard with us, nigga. We gon' rob us a nigga. Thank God we still living. Pray to God, shit different. I know that pussy wet, bruh. These hoes be set up. Can't let my nigga be next up. We tryna run up that checkup. Run up that checkup. Run up that checkup. 1K, they know that we next up. Keeping up, applying that pressure. Lost my grandma, keep my head up. Swear to God, I'ma miss her. Pray I make it through this weather. Change on my dog, that's for sure. Fell in love with street money, feel like bankroll. Niggas say they solid, be the first one to fall. Seen it plenty times, man, it feel like deja vu.
That video is sick.
We're
We're over here being quiet. It's actually a good song. At first, I'm like,
bro, it's catchy.
The auto tune is. People who can pull off the auto tune to a real level.
It's catchy, man. This kid can actually sing though. It's weird, bro. It's weird.
No, he's got a unique style.
But the auto tune,
like
you can hear it. You can hear it. Yeah,
gangster.
it's like when I first heard him, I thought he was from a different, like Louisiana or like Texas or somewhere else. But he's from Oklahoma.
Well, Oklahoma.
That's the coolest part about
Oklahoma's getting put on the map, and they have a distinct style. People don't realize it. It sounds like some shit, but this sounds like, Oklahoma got a sound, and it's coming out, and people don't realize it. It sounds like other shit, but it's really, because we in the middle of the map, it's a combination of a lot of different shit, and people don't realize how cultured,
that's the best part about
people don't realize how cultured Oklahoma is, but it's a hot spot, but it's like a fucking quiet hot spot.
People think there's really horses riding around this damn town, but it's actually different. Like Oklahoma's actually.
Is there shit in that?
Yeah, there's still some left in that. There's a lot left. Oklahoma,
I'm about to take a piss. Y'all can talk.
No, go ahead. Do your thing. We still got some viewers.
There are always gonna be viewers. Maybe not really, but
it don't matter. They'll watch it. It'll still be on the YouTube page, right?
Yeah, watch. I'm gonna go to it. There's 6.
There's 6.
That's good.
Hey, shout out to the 6 people watching. I appreciate y'all. I hope my dad's watching. Shout out Alex.
Your dad's name is Alex?
Yeah, that's my dad. That's my pops.
Hey, what up? See, we live right now. You can see us.
Jacky's breath stinks. That's what's crazy about this whole situation.
What are you drinking, Jameson, bro?
You act like you didn't drink
I
half
didn't
the
drink
bottle.
none of that.
Hey, you remember we used to steal that crown out my dad's cabinet? we used to pour it down to the certain line, so he wouldn't notice. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Remember Marco stole it the first time? It was off Alex's crown.
Yeah.
If my dad's watching, I'm telling myself. I'm self-incriminating myself.
You're not allowed over no more.
Hey, but the next show that I'm dropping is deck.
Yeah. I'm gonna look up who you drop it. Blueface, is that who you're going?
Blueface, the next one, yeah.
Okay.
Go ahead and play that.
Don't even tell me what you about to tell me until I take a piss.
Put in
Let me take a piss.
I'm not even gonna announce it yet, but I'm just letting you know that it's gonna make the city go
Blueface slide.
crazy.
Well, tell me that when you get back.
Blueface slide, yeah, that's the one him and Cole Bennett.
Yeah, this shit is hard.
This one.
Oh, you usually got 22.
Sliding.
22.
No, the first one.
Hey, Joshua said he's gonna take a drink every time he gets a shout out on here.
Joshua.
What up, Joshua?
Shout out Joshua.
That's 4 shout outs. That's
Shout
1,
out
2,
to
3, 4.
Joshua.
That's 4 gulps. That's 4 shots.
Shout out.
He might count that to 1, but hey, shout out Joshua. Shout out Eddie's, the restaurant in the city. They got their bar and grill. It's a good bar and grill. Shout out Joshua.
Good food, good people.
He's a head chef. He's a fucking also a waiter server. He's a good guy. He's a fucking family man. All that shit. Shout out Joshua. Anyways, I'm gonna go take a piss and I'm gonna let them talk.
Now go ahead and play that Bleed song right there.
Oh, yeah,
Go
yeah.
ahead and let them listen.
He
to
wasn't
it.
even gonna
Hey.
play
Hey,
it.
Blueface, February 2nd. Get tickets on Ticketstorm.com. Come on, please support.
Blueface, February 2nd.
Blueface, baby.
Yeah,
I may be running sound. I may not. You may. Who knows?
No, you are.
Am I?
I'm gonna make sure. I'm gonna put a word in.
Yeah, alright.
Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Boy, I got me pulled, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beef get cold, where's the meat? Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide. If I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Boy, I got me pulled, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beef get cold, where's the meat? Fucking handgun, bitch, I brought a Mac in. Gotta keep it technical in case a nigga hack it. Glock with a dick on my lap, I'm in traffic. My pistol bloated, ready to unload it. Pop up, least expected, like a notice. Famous crib, everywhere I go, people notice. I started to notice, you gotta watch the people closest. Dozing off in his bins, cause I can afford not to focus. Glock make them disappear, hocus pocus. I work too hard, bitch, I'm never lacking. I told pistols, you niggas typing all captions. I'm really popping, you niggas need to stop capping. Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Boy, I got me pulled, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beef get cold, where's the meat? Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop something, I can't leave it. Boy, I got me pulled, but this tech got him leaning. Never let the beef get cold, where's the meat? Pull up on your block, then I bleed it. Slide, if I don't drop something, I can't leave it. I don't get mad, dumb nigga, I get even. You been rapping.
Alright. How come I can't pause it? Okay, I'm pausing it. So, that guy, Blueface, is performing. Jacky Moon is performing. K Deuce is performing.
No hands off.
No Hezo is performing. The next performing.
Hey, no, bro. I'll probably got some tickets for y'all. I'll get y'all some tickets for just
For
podcast.
sure.
Like, shoot, I'll get y'all. Yeah, like.
I'm not even worried about that, bro.
Man, no, like, the people who deserve the shows come out. Like, man, like y'all got me out here on the podcast is dope. I like this.
Zadek, I'm pretty sure you're gonna be with me anyway.
We're running sound. We're running sound, bro. If he runs sound, I'm with
Zadek's gonna
him.
be running lights,
regardless.
so
If he runs sound, I run lights. So it's
But even Two Cup Melly performing. Two Cup Melly, Bray Sav, Jacky, K Deuce, No Hezo, Blueface, and then like 4 weeks after, or about 3.5 weeks after that show, we got Quando Rano coming. A lot of people don't know Quando Rano's got signed by NBA Youngboy, like blowing up like quick time. Like, that's actually my favorite artist. So in the sense of I get to book my favorite like mainstream artist and to actual show and be able to make money, or you be able to give my artists opportunities to
dude, bring every single one of your artists and we'll have an individual show with them.
I'll bring it. Like I already know, like it'd be cool. Like,
And I already told you I want to get them on my album.
yeah.
By the way, hey, just so y'all know, I don't just do a podcast. I make music too. So,
the internet said, "Hey, Kylo Ren, quit looking at your phone."
Crazy.
who said that? Who called him Kylo Ren? What's his name?
That's crazy.
Yeah, you might be in
It was
tune.
Joshua.
Oh,
But no, like man,
Joshua, you got another shout out. You better take a shot,
out to
motherfucker.
Joshua, yeah, Joshua. Hey, shout out.
but yeah, we got a lot. Man, I just can't stress enough the videos that we're coming out with. Like we're literally sitting on about 5-6 videos. All my artists collectively. Like Jacky has 2 about to come out. Like one with Grand National. Like man, I'm saying like
There's a lot of the
We're
Oklahoma
about to flood
industry is actually more talented than you think.
man,
Oh,
and that's the
yeah.
thing is like with me like
Yeah.
that. There's a reason why like I'm looking to move to Dallas. The reason I'm looking to move to Dallas, like I said, previously with the guy Shamar met. Me and him kind of have a same love for artist management, and it's kind of weird when you find someone who has like a same love as you, same type of vibe, because pretty much like you can connect, and like our goal is like he throws shows. He's like the biggest promoter in Dallas, and like that kind of can coincide, like how I said you put your artists on, you can book artists, but his main love is artist manager. So like me going to Dallas, the only way I can really get my artists out of Oklahoma is I got to get out of Oklahoma. I got to find a way to network, to build. If my network's not big, how can I get you to work with them, this, who, that, what? You know what I'm saying? Or get your music this, that, what? Because Oklahoma, it's kind of...
It just takes experimenting shit. I mean, reaching out.
Experimenting, there it is.
Experimenting and reaching out, and reaching out in different ways, not just on the internet, like going to the place.
Face-to-face.
Face-to-face is big, because then when you actually do email them, they'll be like, oh, that's that guy that I met face-to-face. And they're like, okay, he's a real person.
You know how many times I've had to venture out by myself just because it's like, I'm not doing it for myself, I'm doing it for the people around me, because if I can get that, like it sucks not being able to kick it with friends, it sucks not trying to do that or going out or doing that, but it's like, man, it's like I really do put the time and the effort into to actually like trying to build a career off this, like not even a career, like just something I love. I don't even look at it like a job, like it's gonna be like hopefully it becomes it's gonna have to be a job, but hopefully it's a hobby that I can get paid for my whole life.
A job, that's
something I love.
We keep going back to that. Listen. All right, so in the first episode, since y'all didn't see it, motherfuckers, no, we talked about that. We're talking about, like, you have a job, and people will be like, hey, what do you do? And then in the back of your head, I always have this problem. It's like, well, what do I do? Or what do I do for money? You know what I'm saying? It's like, do I work at 7-Eleven right now or wherever? I don't work at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, you're saying exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Do I work at some place, and then I do this podcast or make music on the side? And that's what I really do. That's what I like to do. Or do I tell them I work at blah, blah? Do I tell them what I do, this stuff, or do I tell them?
Yeah, exactly.
And so that's what you're saying is like, I don't care if this is what I do, but it's not what I gotta do for money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of what went to me throwing shows. Is like, how can I do this stuff, but be able to make money by doing this? But
also, yeah, and then it plays into, well, I want to make money out this shit because I want to do this. Like, this is what I want to do, and I don't.
Because at the end of the day, man,
and I have if you have the talent, I mean, there's
honestly,
an industry for it, and if you have the talent to be in that industry.
With music, a lot of people don't know this, and this is like something I've kept to myself alive. Like, I probably lost over 20,000. I'm honestly lost. I probably invested over 20 to 25, probably $30,000 into this stuff in the last 3 years of all my money. And like, at the age I'm in, imagine how much money I could have saved up. But the reason why I do it is because it's like, I know that like it's not lost, it's just investing. It's investing in my future because I know in like 4 or 5 years, it's gonna play out. The first thing I told Jacky before I got into music stuff. Yeah, we finished that, James.
Right now.
That's all you, buddy.
I'll hit one more after you.
Jacky going to too.
I ain't hitting nothing.
But yeah, it's just the music scene, and there's so much stuff about it. And in Oklahoma, it's like, I experienced going to the Dallas music shows. At one point in my life, before I got in the music scene here, I was going to Dallas every month, twice a month to go to a music show. Like, I literally, like, would just drive, me and my girlfriend, and would just drive down there at the time and just fucking, like, go to a show, come back, go to a show, go down there for the weekend. We would just go experience new stuff because you can only be confined here so much. It's like I went to New York a couple times, Dallas, South by Southwest. I don't know. It's like when you venture out, you can create your own opportunities. You know what I'm saying? Even in Oklahoma, you can create your own opportunities, but it's good. You got to be able to. If you can't bring the real industry to Oklahoma, then it's like it kind of like. That's
a good point. It's like people are like, I hate when people are like, I hate OKC. I need to get out of here. I mean, you got to get out of here, but we need to bring some love to OKC.
Bring it back.
We need to bring some love to OKC because OKC got a lot of talent, and we could be the new Atlanta. If you fucking move it that way. We could be the new Atlanta. We could be the new LA or wherever the fuck the rap game was before that. You know what I'm saying? We could be the new fucking spot, Houston. You know what I'm saying? There could be an Oklahoma City sound. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because there is one.
Yeah.
We just gotta fucking show people what it is. We gotta go out, branch out, like you're saying.
Who wants to break the sound here? It's like, who wants to break the sound? I'm more about like, I want to break the door down for us.
Yeah.
I don't want to be I'm not gonna be.
And it takes sacrifice.
But it's like.
And that's what you're talking about is the sacrifice you put in. You want it to be recognized. And us as artists, though, either way, it doesn't matter if we're recognized.
I don't even like being recognized, bro. I like being the. I like being the ghost. I like being the guy, like.
But you want that to pay off.
But like, yeah, eventually, like, once you don't
want to do all this work for nothing, is what you're saying. Not that you have to be the face of it, but you want to.
Eventually,
I want to see this pay off in a way that it was relevant.
But I'm so secluded that it's like, I don't even like until it happens, until the day it happens. I'm just gonna be like. I'm gonna be ducked off. I don't hang out with people. That's why you don't see me out much. That's why you see me just kind of to myself. Because like, I've told people I want to do and kind of like I'm the person where it's like speaking stuff into existence. And I'd rather sit back than just disappear and just let the work show it for itself. Because I don't like being the person talking. I don't like really telling people, I know I'm there. I'm a good man. It's like, you know what? Let's see if it speaks for itself. Because if it speaks for itself, you'll earn more respect getting it that way, and instead of like going about showboating about it and stuff. And so it's like I kind of learned like just not even that forever, just even forever, like my whole life I'd rather the work show for itself, because if the work shows for itself, everyone's just gonna respect you more. Everyone they'll reciprocate back to you. Life's a full circle. It's like a ring. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come full circle no matter what. And like if I get my recognition now, or 10 years from now, or when I'm 65 and I'm about to pass away, like I know it's gonna come around, but it's like I'd rather build that mountain. I'd rather build that up until the point where it's like there ain't nothing else no one can do except say like this guy is doing
climax.
It. Yeah, climax. Yeah.
So you want to build that climax up, but not build it up in a way that it's overhyped. But you want to build it up in a way that it feels credible.
It build its own
that
hype.
It feels good.
I want it to build its own hype.
You want to get a natural, organic development.
He wants to build it respectively.
Yeah. He wants to build it organically.
Right.
Respectively,
you know what I mean?
and organically. I don't want to. I'm not the guy that's like.
He's not trying to fucking cheat his way there. It's like growing a plant, and I'm not talking about any drug. I'm talking about. It's like growing a flower. It's like growing. It's like growing a flower. What makes you appreciate growing the flower? Because if you look at a flower, oh, that's pretty. But I mean, if you're a florist, when you grow that flower and you watch it go through its different stages. There's stages where a flower is weak and you don't think it's gonna make it, and then it perks back up and it grows, and to see what the final product is.
Why do you think I love Jack?
That's what makes it worth it. Exactly. He's fucking piece of shit right now.
No, why do you think I love Jack? It's
bro.
Like,
he's dying right here. He needs some sun. He needs some water and
hungry.
some sun.
We gotta eat some.
Nah, you do need some sun, Jack.
But yeah, like
you could be tan, but you're pale.
Oh, I used to be tan.
You're like
bro.
a vampire.
I got cabin fever as we speak, man. So
I feel
hey,
you.
I'm albino, damn near.
Summer's coming. It's winter. What the fuck am I saying? I'm sorry. I apologize. Y'all are pale because it's winter.
You just
Sun ain't out.
you basically a ginger, so you basically just.
I am a ginger.
Let's talk about some other stuff. Let's think about some random, man. Let's think about some crazy. What you think? You watch football?
Yeah.
What you think about?
Hurts.
What you think about Jalen Hurts to OU?
What did I say? I mean, he could be the third. I could see how he comes in with OU's offense, the way it's ran. They fucking
quarterback.
They
friendly.
highlight it's super quarterback friendly. So I could see how he could come and just fuck Tua up.
Give me
and
tell you
win
what
the
I'm
Heisman
excited
on
about.
his ass.
I'm excited about. The most excited is
because he's a senior now.
He's gonna bring the whole blueprint to OU.
Right.
We're gonna know everything about Alabama's defense to their. They're gonna have to switch. They're gonna have to go into a new
It's like
phase for
it could be a dismantling like that, but you could. Nick Saban's a genius. He could.
Jalen Hurts been there 4 years. He knows everything.
He could
about
have it
them.
ran to where it's like a fucking cartel. You don't like the guy below you doesn't know what the guy above him knows.
You're right.
So
you're
like
right.
it could be like fucking.
But he did run against
Jalen Hurts.
Jalen Hurts.
Well, he hasn't started for the last 2 years.
But he brought back to the national championship, not this year, but last year.
Did he get redshirted or was he just a red?
I don't know that, but I know he's been there for 4 years at least.
But he's coming to OU.
The system. Yeah, he's coming to fucking OU. That's all that fucking matters.
No, but that's what I'm trying to say is with OU's offense, people downplaying what. I think Lincoln Riley was the perfect fucking successor of Bob Stoops, the way he's playing it.
You had someone young.
He's taking what Bob Stoops started, and keeping it going. He's keeping it running.
He's molding it.
It's going good too.
He's molding it literally. That's just man.
What do you think about the Thunder?
Oh, they boo boo right now, man. They good, but they playing boo boo right now.
What's their last 10 games? Win their record?
Like,
last 10 games.
Like 4-6 or something.
I honestly, to be honest, I've not.
I think they're like 1-5 in the last 6.
I've been on my betting football stuff, man. I've been on parlays, man.
Hey, do you think Kyler's gonna go
first round?
Top
Yeah.
five.
First round?
He'll go first round.
My homie's got some.
I hope he
bets.
goes top 5, but I know
if he don't go top 5, every team is they're tripping.
No.
I say New York Giants.
The
you got Saquon.
they're 5-5. The
The
Thunder are 5-5.
I said 6-4.
Imagine if he goes to the New York Giants. You're gonna have Saquon. You're gonna have Odell, and you'll have Kyler.
That's somebody said like the same thing last night. Y'all know him, but I'm not gonna talk about it later.
I thought I saw it on there.
Who?
Case.
On Twitter.
What was?
No, we were talking about it.
Oh, I saw it on Twitter.
No, but we were talking. Oh, he might have seen it on Twitter.
But it was already in my mind.
They said if he goes to the Giants,
it sucks because I'm a Broncos
but
fan.
he has a bet with somebody that shit. If he doesn't go first round.
Oh, he's definitely going.
I think he's gonna go first round. Somebody said
he'll go in the top for 100% fact. No ifs, ands.
If he don't go top 10,
15.
If he don't go top 5, honestly, every team.
I think he's going top 10.
He broke.
I think he's going top 10.
He broke.
I'm surprised this is
Baker
actually. That must be a topic on Twitter.
Do you realize he broke?
About it.
He broke Baker Mayfield's single fucking record on completion percentage, yards, and touchdowns.
In a single
And
season.
he rushed.
In one
And he
season.
fucking rushed.
Not total yards over career.
He
though.
set back.
Not career total yards.
No,
'cause
no,
he
not
only
over.
had 1 year.
But he set back in a year, and Baker won the Heisman for a reason because he set every single season record.
And shout out with
Then he
Baker.
got reset. Then they got reset the next year by the following quarterback. What does that tell you? Like that, right? You know what I'm saying? Like
But no, and then they made it the same distance they made it the year before.
It sucks. Our defense, god damn it.
Our defense was shit
Excuse
this year.
my language, gosh dang it.
No, our defense was shit this year. Don't excuse my language. But hey, shout out Cleveland Browns, shout out Baker Mayfield, because the same guy wanted to fucking throw him shade whenever he fucking
And then he
took
went to
a
another
team
team.
that
Then
has it. He won more. He had more wins than they have in the last 3 years
What was
before him.
what happened with the coach? What was the whole situation on that coach? And they like talk shit about him, then he ended up getting fired, and then
No, I don't
No,
think
he
he didn't
didn't
talk
want to draft
shit.
him. They didn't want
He
to
didn't talk
draft him.
shit.
He
No,
didn't-
that was Baker being dramatic. He didn't talk shit.
No, the coach
Hugh
didn't.
just
Jackson
quit
just
and
went
went
to
to
the
his-
team within the division.
But no.
in
Hugh
the same
Jackson at
division.
first was saying he didn't want to draft. It was something along the lines. He didn't want to draft him. He didn't think he was gonna be set up what he was gonna be. They drafted him,
And he didn't
fast
start.
forward a little bit far. Fast,
And
yeah,
then
he
he
didn't start.
started.
Then the guy gets fired. Baker comes in, then does everything that fucking the Browns couldn't do, and so that's why Baker.
Well, they
was,
won 7 games with Baker.
That's why Baker was acting like that to him on the sideline. Like,
Yeah, with him. That's not even like.
Yeah,
he
so
didn't
there's
start the
emotions
first
that
4 or
weren't
5
explained,
games,
is what you're
like-
saying. There's emotions that weren't explained because Baker was like, oh, well, he just went to the other division, which is understandable, but it's also kind of like petty. And then when you say, oh, well, he didn't believe in me from the very start, then you're like, okay, so there's a personal vendetta. That makes more sense.
Are we? This is completely off topic. Are we allowed to talk about like the Oklahoma? What just came legal in Oklahoma? Are we allowed to talk about that on this podcast?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
So like, what's your thoughts on like Oklahoma finally becoming a hip state finally? I know we're hip, obviously.
No, here's what I have to say.
As someone that was first in line, I'm pretty happy.
So
about
Travis likes it, and I like the fact that it's super beneficial to me that it's legal now medically, but I'm one of those people who doesn't like to put my name on a list.
No, fuck that. That's just
So
scary.
I'm willing to not. I'm not. If I don't need it,
Did you vote?
If
Did
it's
you vote?
recreational, I might.
Did you
I
vote?
vote? I voted.
Okay,
Yes.
good. All right,
I
man.
voted. Yes, but I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna go get my medical card because I mean it's not. I'm not gonna go to the dispensary to get it because it's. I'm not even gonna go to this. But I'm just saying.
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But see, the coolest. Did you just on the news? And I think it was like last night before they announced OKC, PS, Oklahoma City Public Schools. They just announced it like they're allowing their like students to like.
If they have medical, like, is there gonna be a section? Like a smoking
I didn't
section?
dive too deeply into it, but it's like
Well,
it's
I didn't
it's
hear
a,
about that.
There used to be a smoking
That's crazy.
section at Shawnee.
No, I don't know. I don't
In
know
the
if- I don't know.
80s, there was a
I don't know.
cigarette
No,
smoking
not,
section.
not smoking on school, but I'm saying maybe
No,
like
I'm
allowing
saying they should.
like
If it's medical, there should be a smoking section where you can medically smoke marijuana because there used to be a fucking cigarette section where they could smoke
in
cigarettes.
high school.
In high school, in the 80s and 90s, there was a cigarette section, smoking section for kids to go out and smoke cigarettes. So yeah, if it's medical and it's marijuana and they're allowed to take ADD medicine. They're allowed
But
to
that'd be
a lot of people-
that'd be
No.
fucking dumb in class.
They're allowed
like,
to take. They're allowed to have fucking.
I was with kids on fucking
They're allowed to
Xanax
have-
in high
they're
school,
allowed
and
to
you look at
have-
them
right.
like in that not Xanax, I'll pop up for fun. No, like, and I've never done it in my life, but just watching kids who like they get prescribed that shit, you turn into a fucking zombie. Like, why not? Like me, I didn't really start smoking weed avidly until I became a freshman in college, and I smoked it every fucking day from that point on. I got all A's and a B my first 2 semesters in college. At that point, I realized like it's a medicine because I have really bad ADHD. Like I really have like ADHD, like that shit. Like
and you got like fish oil.
like bro, I don't fucking know what else. But yeah, like me, bro, I could be prescribed with fucking personality disorders, the ADHD. I could be all that shit. But you know what fucking solves it?
What?
Marijuana. Cannabis is a medicine, and it helps me focus. Like when you smoke, instead of my mind being on 12 different things, it helps you. Yeah, that Jam Davidson. It helps you focus.
Jam
in
Davidson.
You
just said that Jam
That
Davidson.
Jam. See, and right there, that right there was an example of a lot of people don't. I'm dyslexic, and that
Okay.
right there is a good example of it. It's like if you just listen to me talking and you hear it. And
No
like,
disrespect to the dyslexic people, but bullshit. You're just trying to get out of fucking being drunk.
Jack,
I'm just
Jack,
fucking with
have I not been dyslexic my whole life?
No, never.
Oh my god, I can't. I can't.
Jack, is
That's
Duck
why his
gay?
best thing.
Duck is homosexual, isn't he?
No, Jack is.
It's not a bad thing. It's okay.
He used to go to the Havana Inn. all
Let's
the
be
time.
politically correct. I don't care if
He used to be in the
You're
Havana
hot,
Inn.
dude. Like shit.
No, but no.
He's a
real life.
cameraman at a gay club.
No, real life. If you look at my writing, like when I'm just on a pencil on a paper, you'll see my dyslexic stuff. People are like, what the fuck you writing? Like,
he spells Grease Graese.
The best example. The best example I have.
Gracie.
The best example I have is the. The is the biggest word I've ever messed
up on. It's like te.
I'll start with the H and turn it to T to E, and I'm like, what the fuck? You all see me? No, like real life, like it's crazy, bro. It's crazy because like I don't go to a doctor. Like I don't go to a doctor and get that prescribed because honestly, like that stuff, it's like if you can't mentally grasp it and can't mentally do it. Like, obviously, some people have more severe cases than me, but I have like minor cases.
You can't make an excuse though, bro.
I can't make an excuse, so it's to the point of like marijuana has helped me. So it's like, yeah, no, like real life, like every one of my, like it kind of helped me out. Like someone told me finally one day I used to blame my stuff on that, and I got off of that, and I just like, you have to slow down, and you have to understand, like.
Marijuana has a lot of fucking different uses, and ADD is one of the primary uses. ADD and ADHD is one of the primary uses. ADD I think sativa is better for ADD, and ADHD is probably indica. It's probably a fucking hybrid that's good for ADHD, because indica is straight downer.
Yeah,
and that's
they call that couch.
That's couch. Yeah,
right. I mean, that's good for like pain, but a mixture is probably good for like the anxiety, ADHD type thing. You know what I mean? Like a hybrid is probably like the Xanax of weed or the ADHD medicine.
It's weird that you say like that because that's really how people will describe it as like, you know, like. Right. How, like, see, I don't know. I like
if it's a good hybrid, like I mean, like a shitty ass grown.
What do you think about edibles?
Edibles are kind of like a Xanax.
They're freaking intense, bro.
No. To me, it's almost like a don't notice, but it makes me feel better. I feel like a normal. I feel level.
You know when you get in bed and you like say your bed's made, and you like fold the blanket out, you get into it, and you lay the blanket over, and you're like, and then the warm pocket starts, like you're like. I'm like warm.
And on a perfectly made bed.
That's really how like edibles hit me.
On a perfectly made bed. Talking about a perfectly made.
Yeah, like on a good day, like
that meant something to me.
You know, no, like I had to, because that's the only way I can describe it. Because it was like a blanket, like.
Right.
But I don't know, man. There's a lot you can go real in depth into that kind of stuff.
You can go in depth into everything. That's what this podcast is about.
Let's
art is in everything. Art is in how the fucking way you make your bed, and lay down in it too after you make your bed.
No,
because then it feels like the best edible high ever.
It's the precise angle of pissing.
What you think about this? Did you see the White House feed the Clemson Tigers?
Yeah, what do I think about that?
McDonald's?
It's a
no. It wasn't McDonald's. It was everything.
It was everything. Okay.
There's a little bit of everything.
This is about. This might get heated because there's probably different topics about this. It was a ploy because why the fuck did he need to talk about the government shutdown in that thing? He didn't, but he tweeted, he said it, and all that shit. All that shit was the fast food. He said, He said this. I'm doing the fast food because of the government shutdown, and I'm like,
he even said that he paid for it all out of his own pocket.
Right, and he's like,
no. What got me?
Billionaire.
What got me is he tweeted. He said 1,000+ hamburgers, right?
Well, it was chicken.
No, listen. Well, in the video, they showed a video right after they said that, and it's him literally during that whole dinner.
300.
Yeah, he said 300. He said, I got 300 hamburgers, and then like in the tweet.
He probably just said 1,000. It's probably 1,000 items because there was chicken. There's a lot of shit. I was like looking at that, like, I mean, shit. I wouldn't complain, but I don't. I mean, it's a topic of discussion.
Give them boys a dinner,
why
bro.
The fuck is, no,
why can't you give them a fucking steak dinner? We go to fucking Sam's Club and buy like this. Shout out to my dad. Told me
that's because
go buy your fucking steak.
It's a ploy.
You can't grill them on the fucking back White House grill. Like what the fuck? Come on.
But honestly, who gives a fuck what they ate? That was at the White House. Blah blah blah. The only reason why we're talking about this is because it's a distraction for something else.
It's social.
Why the
media,
fuck do you give a fuck?
Social media.
If somebody came to me and was like, "Hey, there's a shit ton of fucking chicken tenders,"
I care because if that was me, I'd be like,
all they had to have there was chicken nuggets.
But be real. But be real.
You know what I'm saying?
But let's be real. Okay.
Yeah.
So you picture the White House in your head. What do you
no.
picture? No, listen.
If I picture the White House with Donald Trump in it, then yes, that fits perfectly. This is the fucking
damn,
perfect
after that damn Joel. Take the damn Donald Trump out of it. Take all that. You picture the White House in your head. You picture the President of the United States. You picture top notch. You picture top shelf stuff, right? Because what is America perceived by? We're supposed to be top shelf. So
not top shelf.
But I'm saying
America is freedom.
But America, everything. Go get your American dream, all that. But then you go to the White House for your
revolution. America is known for revolution too.
But I'm saying you're just picturing the White House, the President of the United States. You're picturing like, whoa, like
right? No, George Bush.
You get there.
Some
You get there.
motherfucking steak.
But look, you get there for your first
I got a
time. You're
perfect
inside.
cater for this.
Listen, you're inside the White House for
Free-
your
I'm
first
waiting course
you to be
meal.
done.
But y'all miss the point. You get in the White House for your first time in your life.
No, I don't want fucking a fish fillet. Fuck no, I don't want a fish fillet.
McDonald's.
I don't want no goddamn fish fillet.
You're getting served fucking.
They had
you're
fish
getting served
fillets
fucking
there, dude.
McDonald's.
That's what drew the line for me. It wasn't
You
that
can't.
they
You
had
can't.
McDonald's.
You can't even get
It's
a
that
fucking.
they had the audacity to have fish fillets on the lineup.
Can I tell you one thing?
Can I get a big and tasty, please?
It's
Drum roll?
almost
It's not even on the
disrespectful
menu
because
no more.
like I love, look, I
The
love.
big and tasty's not on the menu no more.
I don't love McDonald's, but McDonald's, like, I don't eat it very much. But it's like come on now, like that right there is a spitting image of America in the sense of like fast food.
Okay,
Like,
so you said your point, right?
that's what I'm like, man. Like, what? That's the spitting image of America
You said
right there.
when you imagine the White House, right?
At least like
When I imagine the White House, and this is no shade to anybody who likes the man or he was voted in.
Yeah.
When
I'm
I
not
imagine the
taking
White
him out of
House,
it.
I don't imagine it with Donald Trump in it. Okay?
Agreed. I mean,
I don't imagine, like, no, somebody said it was perfect. Somebody said Donald Trump there's a picture of Donald Trump in front of all the McDonald's shit and all this shit, and he was like, look at all this shit. And somebody said, this is like whenever you're a time traveler and you come back from time and you realize you fucked everything up. You see a picture of the president with a bunch of McDonald's in the White House. Oh shit, something's not right.
and see, like the thing that
But I mean,
the thing that I had to put in
good stuff. I
perspective
can't
of Donald
prove
Trump
anything,
is like,
whatever.
yeah, no, there's like two things like Donald Trump that I had to put in perspective. He's a businessman, cool, but that's why he got that's not the reason why he got elected. But the reason why I can't respect him as a man is because he just doesn't perceive some of the views that I see.
He's a narcissist.
He doesn't perceive some of the views that I see in the real world. Like I'm not gonna say any terms that he is, but the fact of like how he can say stuff and just be like certain things. It's like in the real world, like he's a leader, not even a dictator.
He doesn't
as a leader, you gotta be put in all counts of everyone's perspective. You can't put yourself in every person's shoes and can't see how to lead people. Then it's like it kind of like it. You don't become a leader. You become a dictator.
Well,
And it makes people not. It kind of screws up the sense.
This
of
is what I was saying. So he's taking president as I'm your daddy, and you don't know what's good for you, right? But what a president really, well, that's how I feel. That's basically what he's saying. He's shutting down the government and saying you're not going to get to play with your toy.
That asshole
the
uncle
government
you ain't trying
isn't going to get to play with
their uncle, but
no, listen. The government. It's like somebody disciplining them. Like, okay, we're shutting down the government because I don't get my way because I'm blah blah blah. Well, he's like saying I'm the daddy and blah 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 blah. But really, what the president isn't somebody that's going to put the people in line. It's somebody who's going to represent the ideals of the people.
To put our country
first. You know
first.
what I'm saying?
Our country, not. But the only thing that he's doing great on is the economy. But other than that, I can't like the person as a man.
He's
just because of
this.
this
$2 million deficit and $2 trillion deficit with him. But anyways,
that's crazy.
That's not. But there was a $9 trillion deficit in Obama's. It's a fucking system. That's not what I'm going to get into. I'm trying to say is, whenever you're not, when you're the daddy, and then when you're trying to represent the people, you need to be intelligent. You need to be an intelligent person, but it's not you're more intelligent than the people that voted for you. It's not that. It's that you are representing their ideals, and you're going to execute their ideals how they want them to be executed.
What the people
they
want.
put entrusted in you that you're going to execute what you said you were going to do. And you're not, even if he's trying to do the wall, and he did say he was trying to do the wall, he's not doing the wall, and I don't agree on the wall. Nobody wants the wall. That doesn't represent the American ideal. That doesn't represent the American ideal. The wall does not represent. Okay, border security, yeah, but the wall is not.
That
border
goes right
security.
back down to
There's so
segregation.
many more avenues. Why do we
that almost goes down back to segregation in my feeling, and like at the point of like okay, don't get me wrong, all the shit that goes on, like cool,
like a spit.
But honestly, what's crazy about it is a lot of people don't show love to the Hispanic population in America. And if you go down to the nitty gritty of what really runs America, like go back to the railroad.
Immigration.
Who did the railroad? As in like the white people. Everyone would do
China.
Well, I'm saying that sense it's like
China did
my
the
bad.
railroad.
I'm way off top. But what I'm saying is like go down the nitty gritty of who's really like. If you didn't have everyone working in a sense
not
of
China,
like,
but the Chinese that
it's like an engine. America's like an
America.
engine. And it's like he's giving up.
Did the railroad?
The Hispanic is really what is like. It's like almost like the heart and soul of America.
Okay,
now,
well,
it's blowing up so much.
I'm gonna break it.
Like,
I'm gonna help you out. Okay, well, I mean, you're not doing anything wrong. I'm just saying. it's like from the beginning of our nation, it started with people coming
and helping build it
and building it, and then so it started out with England. It started out with Spanish came through that corridor. The French came from the top. Blah blah blah. So there was French innovators, there was British innovators, there was Spanish innovators, and they established something. And then immigration has kicked in. There was Irish. There was the Chinese. The Irish came in and they helped with the industrial. They were the coal miners. They helped with all that blah blah blah. And then the Chinese came in and they helped build the railroads. Mexican had come in and they fucking overtaken the construction. They're not a problem right now, but they're the discussion of topic blah blah blah. Mexican, Islam blah blah. There's people that immigrate. America is
they're building.
And then the Czechoslovakians were like, "Hey, we can record some shit."
Right. I'm probably disrespecting a lot of people, and I apologize. There's a lot more that I don't know about.
I'm the most open-minded person in the world.
Travis is Czech. I'm Irish. I said Irish. There's probably people that are just as relevant. Oh, America is such an immigration state that there are
it's a country. Yeah,
I mean,
in a state of my
it's an immigration state. It's a
with
state
a melting
immigration.
pot. How can you not show love to every ingredient that comes into America to build it?
Right. So, and are you am I afraid of any Mexican I see? No. Am I afraid of the stories of the cartel? Maybe. All the Latino people that I know are my friends. All the
we're the only white kids around. Like most of our friends aren't fucking white. Like dead ass. Like I've been the only white kid around forever, and I don't even look at myself as a white kid. I only say that because if you get down to terminology and everyone gets to that shit, that's how I see it. I don't see color. I see myself as these are my brothers. These are my best friends. It's like, but if you get down to like what America terms it down to, obviously, because you got to be fucking definite technical. But obviously, hey, cool, that's what they want. But it's like, if you get technical, we're the only white kids around, but that's what's put me in the most open-minded person in my life.
Since we're talking about immigration, I can't leave out slavery, because there's people that were forcefully moved here that have such a big part, one of the hugest impacts on our state.
Why do you think I love LeBron?
Africans.
LeBron is the biggest voice in the sense there's these billionaire owners who act like dictators.
Our country until 1865 was a legal slave.
It's stupid
economy, and then after that there was still not the term slavery, but there was still slavery until a long time, and now it's a fucking poverty.
LeBron's bringing the best example of when someone said shut up and play your sport, or what the fuck they said, of the sense of like,
no,
who the fuck is making your money? Who's the fuck making your fucking money? To the rich owners of like the NFL or NBA and all that. So the people who actually like have that bug in them that just they have to have a little racist in them. It's like that's the type of stuff that like I will be that white person to call someone on their shit. I don't give a fuck. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like with my friends, like for example, this sounds really weird. I know what it's like going inside 7-Eleven and feeling like you're getting stared at from stealing something. I've been the only white kid around. I come inside 7-Eleven, like 5 of my friends have to be African American, and then we get looked at. And then when I
was in high school, it's like you come into the store with a backpack on there. Like, put the backpack at the door.
Yeah, and it's
put the backpack at the door.
And the thing is like, but it's just all that shit. I don't know. It's all that stuff has helped me build this sense of like going to Putnam City West, being in a school that we have 30% Hispanic, 30% African American, 30% Caucasian, 10% whatever else you throw in there.
You can have that's a lot of 30%.
No, I'm not kidding. They broke it down to that sense. It's the melting pot of all schools, and it would open your mind of the sense of like, bro, I could be around anyone and think it's like I put myself in anyone's shoes. I finally understand what everyone feels like, and so the sense of this finally leads back into the Donald Trump thing is like, you got to be able to put yourself in everyone's shoes in order to lead people. If you can't lead people, and you can't understand why they feel this way, why this person feels that way, why they like this that, and you can't take understanding and then morph that into the right path. Mm-hmm. I get it, but then the thing that sucks about the world is so black and white. It comes down to business, and we'll be called the liberalist of whatever because we don't see stuff black and white. Obviously, stuff's black and white in business, you money and all that, but the sense of like, and you want to make a proper function, a running country, or something that's a fluent system, you got to put all ideals into perspective and then create a path that can morph that into a working path. You know what I mean? Like I don't know, like it just blows my mind. Like, that's the sense of like why I can't agree with them, because it's like, you gotta put everything into one. If you can't put everything in one, like for me, it just ties into music. Right. I gotta put myself into promoters, a managers, a photographer, a booking agent, to a fucking to an A&R to find the music for my blogs, or to find the music to how to manage. I have to put myself in every fucking shoe to understand like how to make my path the best way I can. So it's like everything coincides in life. It's all about how you can put yourself in those perspectives.
This is the wrap-up statement right here.
No, this is the wrap-up statement. It's just everything coincides in life, from the government to everything. It's all black and white, but it's also like if you want to make it black and white in the sense of you make your most profitable, as in your American dream. Profitable as in your American dream, as in your the good. What's the way of life, or what they say?
American dream.
Your American dream. Just the
manifest destiny.
The manifesting your life, or manifesting your country and
your destiny
to what you want it to be. It's like you got to put everything into one and create that melting pot. Everything's a recipe. Put it in a melting pot and let's do something. That's how I look at stuff. I don't know. It's crazy.
No lukewarm water, bro.
No lukewarm water, bro. Like,
damn. All right,
we
man.
live by that shit. Like,
fuck. Well, anyways, the explosive mind of fucking Dougie J and Jacky Moon. This was a good ass episode. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. This is Lodge Talk episode 5. Dougie J, Jacky Moon. Blueface coming February 2nd.
Quando Rondo, February 23rd.
Quando Rondo, February 23rd.
March 20. I'm not saying the name.
Fresh Sound Lounge. What's the address? Fresh Sound Lounge.
Fresh Sound Lounge, 5716 South Harvey, right behind Buy for Less. Dopest venue inside. We're gonna have 800 people in there. It's gonna be sold out both shows. I'm not lying to you.
Hey, get tickets at ticketstorm.com, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be in that.
Follow Jacky Moon on all socials at Jacky Moon NYE.
No space, no case.
Follow me at Dougie J.
DOUJIE.
DOUGIEJ.
Oh, J. Yeah.
NYE at Dougie J.
DOUGIE.
They don't even know this.
NYE.
There you go. And then follow Next Year Entertainment at Next Year ENT. 2 Y's on the year. Don't put 1 Y. We got 2 years in it. Or actually, it's 1 Y. Take that back.
It's complicated. We'll just follow you. No shit.
It's in my bio.
Hey, type that shit in, man.
Follow Dougie J NYE. That's at Dougie J NYE. Follow Jacky Moon NYE. And be sure to watch out for K Deuce, Ray Seth, No Hezo, Jacky Moon. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got a lot of shit.
I got a video on the way,
2019 is the next year, and we're coming up. So,
we're trying, man.
Much love.
Let's get it.
Peace out.
How many viewers?